dove began to weep and mourn, and he wept most bitterly. Says, are you weeping for my silver arm of gold? Says, are you weeping for my store? Are you weeping for that house carpenter whose face you'll never see anymore? No, it's I'm not a weeping for your silver or your gold, or neither for your store. I am weeping for my darling little babe whose face I'll never see anymore. Well, he hadn't been on ship but about 3 weeks. I'm sure it was not full till he sprung a leak in the bottom of the ship, and it sunk him for to rise no more.
There was an old man lived at the foot of the hill. If he ain't moved away, he's a living there still singing by. Diddle-I, diddle-I-fi, diddle-I, diddle-I-day. He hitched up his hogs and went out to plow. How he got around, we never knew how, singing by. Diddle-I, diddle-I-fi, diddle-I, diddle-I-day. Old devil come to him to field one day, saying, one of your family I'm going to take away, saying, fi, diddle-I, diddle-I-fi, diddle-I, diddle-I-day. Take her on with the joy of my heart. I hope by golly you'll never part, singing fi, diddle-I, diddle-I-fi, diddle-I, diddle-I-day. Old devil got her all up hump on his back. He looked like a fiddler with a hump on his back, singing fi, diddle-I, diddle-I, fi, diddle-I, diddle-I, day. Old devil got to the forks of the road. He said, old lady, you're a hell of a load, singing fi, diddle-I, diddle-I, fi, diddle-I, diddle-I, day. The old devil got to the gates of hell, said, punch it far up, we'll scorch your well, singing fi, diddle-I, diddle-I, fi, diddle-I, diddle-I, day. Out come a little devil, a dragging a chain. She picked up a hatchet and split out his brain, saying, fi, diddle-I, diddle-I, fi, diddle-I, diddle-I, day. Out come a little devil, a skating on the wall, said, take her back, daddy, she's a murdering us all, singing, fi, diddle-I, diddle-I, fi, diddle-I.
Hi, welcome to Driven by me and Thesis. I'm Ray, and I'm the founder of Driven, which is a crowdfunding platform in prototyping phase. And I'm looking for investors interested in supporting me with Driven. I was doing the live to gather around my community, but it will be a longer run than I previously thought. So I was proposing people, beginners, amateurs, to join my team in exchange for free teaching online for the month of December, and no one showed up, so I will change the formula. It might take the month of January to try many different things. So if no one shows up until the end of December, it will most likely change. Even if it's only one person, I think I will not be able to maintain it. Might be unable to. I would need to do something like publicity or something like that. I'm not sure yet. So Driven, it's a crowdfunding platform. It's my main project, but I want to make my first step, defining my niche around game development, because I know a lot about game development, and it's perfect with Driven. My knowledge about game development is perfect to start Driven, to start a community that would use Driven. Driven is if you are new to the channel, Driven as a crowdfunding platform is as a system where you would add your project differently to Indiegogo or Kickstarter. It's some kind of project manager, because you have to share with different scope your project's features, meaning that of course there are things you want to keep secret, where sometimes you have like project that needs to be kept secret. But I guess that the more we advance, the more technology are advancing, the more that secrecy will have second, third, and will eventually be out of the way. because let's see, like Tesla, the approach that Elon Musk had, which was impossible in the past. He made the electric car open source, so that any other enterprise can use it and do their own electric car. And that was like he could afford it, but I think that it wasn't possible to do things like that, like in the 1990s, the 80s, like past the 2000, because there was a lot of competition. The competition wasn't healthy, in the sense that enterprise were more ruthless, and there was no alarm about certain things in society, like the environment. And Tesla, it's electric cars, so it was well welcomed to have an open source electric car in the industry, because of the urgency of gas use in the America, because it's our top CO2 producer. It's the car park. The car park, it's a term to say all the automobile industry. So the car park sector is the one producing the most of the CO2 in America, not in the world. In the world, it's China. People don't like to hear about it. It's political. I don't want to enter in there, but I had to do business canvas model in a course, and one of the subject I was looking for, it was about doing eco-friendly toys, and I needed to find data about what was causing pollution. And I thought at first that China might have done trouble to the atmosphere because a lot of products are made in China, but it's not that. Looking at the data, I found out that in China, what is causing the most leak of CO2 in the atmosphere is not the production of objects, it's the production of some kind of product. It's not a product, it's a mineral, how do we say that? It's iron, I think, or steel. They produce steel, and the steel manufacturer needs a lot of energy. Like it's one of the it needs like really big amount of energy, and the energy source in China are a lot made of carbon. They burn carbon, which is one of the worst source of energy. They don't have a lot of hydroelectric power like we have in Quebec. They don't have a lot of other source of power. They are aiming at finding a solution like nuclear fusion, which which is theory, still in theory. We didn't manage yet to create energy, sustainable energy from nuclear fusion. We can do with nuclear fission. How do we say that? Fusion. I would need to check. It's not the fusion, it's the fission. And they are trying other ways, but their main source of energy is carbon. It's burning carbon like in the old days. Like the USA does still have, I think last time I checked, they still have the carbon power stations, but it's very polluting. Back in the 1800 and 1900, the planes were running on carbon. They put like the carbon, and the cities were all covered with dark dust. It was a very horrible time for pollution in city. There was like big dark clouds of carbon, because it was the main source of energy back then. When electricity started to appear, electricity was one of the solution. People started to use electric bulbs instead of burning wood, burning anything, creating even more dark clouds of carbon. And then the people installed electricity in their houses, and it was like all the wires like was handmade almost. We can see like 19th wires, electric. I guess it was horrible because it was new, so people didn't knew how to manage this. It was like made right on the spot. Like someone I wanted to install electricity for the first time, then they hired an electrician, and there was no convention, so the electrician came and just installed on top of the thing there, and it was like a nightmare. So, but it was a transition from coal. I say carbon, but in English it's coal. Coal, the use of coal. Yeah, it's coal, not carbon, but the mineral is carbon. Carbon based. Fission. How do you pronounce fission? Pronouns. Fission. 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 So I'm diverging a lot. So I had to study that, and I noticed it was the coal power plant in China that was used to alimент most of the cities and most of the all the big steel producers, which was mostly sold to India. And it was not the boat transporting the produce that we buy. It was not the production of the produce made in China that we all buy. And here in America, it was the car park that is the top, but it's like 1/4 of the carbon made from from China. It's just like China is so huge. It's like it's 1/4 of all the pollution made around the world. I think I might be wrong, but in my memory it was like 1/4, and America was a mix of 1/4 with other countries. So if we would want to tackle this, it would be like finding a new source of energy for China, like finding a solution to nuclear fusion, creating a solution, because a lot of team of people, of engineers are working on it, and it just needs like someone who find something we didn't try, but a lot of things have been tried. It might not be nuclear fusion, but we are getting better. It just doesn't work as we want. We managed to start the fusion motor for a few seconds, few minutes, but it doesn't hold long enough. So what were where was I going with that? So yeah, driven people vote. What can I say else? You would put your project. It would be like I would like to eventually make it into a social media for people driven and creating project. I was starting to think about the China thing, because I was saying you can put your project in and then people vote. I had it on the top of my tongue, but it slipped. I think I will go to the main subject. So if you want to support me, go in the description below. There is my Patreon, but I would prefer to get an email, because my Patreon will change. I will change something in January if there is not enough people. And at the look of it, I would need like at least 7 people or something like that, and I'm not even at 1 people. So hit me with an email. If you don't find it, write in the comment and I will answer. You can tip me if you can't afford an higher grant. The tip is a grant for my free services, for the free video I'm doing today. So today I had a trouble like the past when I did the Unity project last time, and I noticed like in French there is no documentation yet again. So I will do the whole live. Maybe I will check the GDD next if I have time. So I had trouble last time with Git and Unity, GitHub, and the issue was that my GitHub was full. So if you you are having trouble with GitLFS with large files in GitHub, and you have many projects, it might be because you have many projects. And to know if that is the case, I will go show you where to find that GitHub. So this is my GitHub test. Usually, if you work in programming in the industry, you might have signed a MDA, so people don't like to show the project because there are some private projects that have contracts of non-disclosure that they can talk about, not even the name, not anything. So if you work, don't forget about it. But I don't have MDA signed, and I would like to avoid signing an MDA because I wouldn't be able to work on my project. So to check. If that's one of the reasons why I don't work in game industry right now. It's because I would have to sign a MDA or a non-disclosure, and I wouldn't be able to do the video and work on Driven. So if you were wondering why, also I can be a teacher because usually there are no MDA, especially if I can keep doing my live stream and even use the document I'm creating in my live stream, that would be perfect. So if you want to check the space you are using, I think it's in, so where did I click? You click on your icon, settings, plan and usage, and billing and plans. You scroll down and you have here your storage. Hours is the when you build something, I guess. Storage is here. GitLFS is here. So you have here, if you are near 1 GB of GitLFS, it will keep giving you error like I had in not the last live stream. I think it was like the Monday or something. It was Monday. Okay, so this is it. It would be the same thing if you have an organization. I think I will check on my organization because I use organization on my official GitHub instead of the base. So in organization plan, do I have billing? And yeah, I don't think it's the same. Billing and plan. Oh yeah, but it's not organized this way. You have to click only on billing and plan. There are no sub sections. Okay, so it's the same. So now to start with, is there anybody in the chat? I will open the chat. No one on the day of December, of Christmas. wanting to create a Unity project, looking for how to use Unity and project version control. No one, as I see. Oh, I didn't share my screen like usual. So it's in there. So when you arrive on your profile, on your GitHub, and you have like a 20 project or something with the stuff in it, and your GitLFS keep telling you can't because you need to pay. Then you go. I was sure that my space was okay because I've checked. I made space not long ago, but I didn't notice that I was on my. It was because I was on my organization and I didn't check the organization. So you go there on your picture settings, billing and plans and usage. You scroll down and get LFS storage there. And then to clean this up, you need to remove some projects. You can move them by cloning them and pushing them on another repo, which I will show you soon. So I will say hi in the chat. Now that is set up, hi in the chat there. It's not working. Hi. Okay, it said I only in Twitch. Oh, okay, because I can choose there all the chats. I say I to all the chats. Okay. So starting with Unity. Unity. With Unreal, you might have a similar problem with the size of the file. I will try to check that with you. Maybe in the next project in Unreal. I won't do like a step-by-step, more like a checkup with you of all the tools. So I will do a test project just to start from the beginning. High definition, just to be sure. Don't pick that if you don't know what it is. Keep with either 2D or 3D, depending on your game. Don't do a platformer right now. It's everyone say there are too many people doing platformers on Steam. There are too many platformers. I want to say another word than saturated because I say it too much. So I will check for a synonym. It is, our new synonym will be soaked, soggy, waterlogged. Let's soggy doesn't fit well, but I will.
Soggy.
Okay, so platformer are soggy. Platformer are soggy. the platformer type of game are soggy, meaning that it's saturated. So don't use high definition if you don't know. Maybe the issue you will have is that if you want to make realistic game, I would say go for it. If you want like a 3D with basic, like no, I would say like use high definition if you want to include PBR, which is the roughness, metalness thing. But if metals and reflection are not important, you do like cell shading to like 2D or PS1 style of graphic. Use the URP, but I will go with the HDRP just to make it complicated. So if I have trouble, we will see. I want to prepare for trouble. So I will want to put a folder, a new. I need to clean up. Okay, so no new. You put it there. This is the name of your project. Create to connect to Unity Cloud if you want. I don't. It could be tough to do some settings if you don't know what it is. I had trouble in my homework with my teammates because I used this and it kept giving issues with our build. But you would need to check this up if you want to use it. I will keep it. Use Unity version control. This is the base. It replaces GitHub. So we will start with this one. And I will show you how to deactivate it if you don't want to use it. Or if you want to use it, I will show you how to use it. So you create your project. It will be long. I remember before buying this computer, very long. When you have a like 10 years old computer, it might take like 15 minutes or something, like 10 minutes. If you have a very old computer, like maybe it's 5 minutes if it's a 10 years old, and it is long, and if especially maybe the 6th version of Unity might be longer than in my experience because it's new and I don't know what they had added to it. Managed to correct my silhouette with my green screen. Almost there. Oh, I would need to have the green screen there. Let's check the green screen in my close-up. Okay. I think I could enlarge this part. Like this part is wiggling. I can add a green spot there. Okay. Well, it is loading. I think it's getting there. Okay, I have could do all this stuff posting. What is this night boat? Okay, I have like I have a bot in my Twitch that is blocking that a guy that is putting like publicity, and then that bot is telling him, I can do this all day, stop posting link warning. Nice. It's a bot but I think I will remove block the guy in Twitch. Oh, he deleted it. Cool. I didn't even know that this bot would moderate my chat. That's nice. Okay, it opened. Package manager. I don't like that it show on start. You can access it if you want to. You don't need to access it every time you start Unity, but if you want to know, it's just like here Windows package manager. Okay, so now Unity version control. I think I start with this one because it's the easiest one to use. It feels like the easiest one. So I haven't used it yet, but I will use it in my project to do the automatic build system, but not the versioning, because you can do automatic build, and it's good to have, because you shouldn't tell yourself that the result you're looking for is the one in this debug tool, because it is always different in the hand build. So you need at every changes you make, every change you need to push in release, you need to test it in build, because the debug build is made to be faster, so it removes a lot of things that are present in the final build, and the final build having this thing that were not built react in a different way. So now version control will appear here. So I prefer it to everything that is large like that, and descending on the like vertical. I like to have it there. So this is your changes. You can click here to add them all. So it's a new project, so you can select them all and do your initial commit here. Initial commit without doing anything in the project yet. Maybe saving the scene. This means that the scene is not saved. You save it. You check to add it. If to be sure, just untick and tick. Initial commit. Check. Okay, I did maybe have I did have, I think you have to go in Unity to create your your thing. And you see there, invite, undo change, incoming changes, upgrade plan. It's not, it's free if you choose like pay as you go. You can see, but you need to read this. First 3 seats. If you have more than 3 people, you will have to pay. So you need to keep in mind, since you are alone to work in the version control until 2 and or you have 2 more people with you, it's free. If you have less than 5 GB, your project is less than 5, it's free. If you do less than 200 Windows build per minute, it's free. This might not be like it will be long before you reach that. I think you might. I hope you can set it in their build system. We will see with my project later on. And the first machine, the machine is the machine that will be used to build. So you have one machine that is building in slower when it is just one. But I guess like what occurs often is that when you push something in their version control, when you push something, it will start the build. I think you can set this like in the one we use at my job, but I always forget the name. It's the little guy with the mustache. Like every time we pushed, no, it wasn't every time we pushed it. It was like if there are some amount of push, it start building. It was something like that. So I think you can set the condition for when to build. So reaching 200 builds per minute. I'm not yet used to it. I will use it and eventually come back to it with you. So there is the repository storage, constant build per a minute per month, and active daily machine concurrency. Check pricing and term and services. So it leads to pricing. You can use Git with it. You can use Perforce. Perforce has also limited seats, and I think you need to have a server. You need to create your own server or use a paid server. But if you create your own, you need like a computer running for your team. And sometimes it's not as safe as cloud services. Cloud services like GitHub is the cloud services for version control. Perforce, I think they have one. If you check Helix, it's them. I think they have cloud, but none of them is free. But I could be wrong. Build automation. So if you want to avoid paying anything, there's nothing else. Not sure how to read their thing. Let's start with that. So it's pay as you go. So you want to avoid using it too much. So there might be a way to limit in some kind of way. But as you've seen, you need to be under 3 people. And since I'm aiming at beginners and solo devs, I guess you will be alone or with a friend. It's not necessarily a good idea to have a big team, because the more people, the harder it is to manage at the beginning. Why doesn't want me to? Yeah, it doesn't want me to sign. There's an error. I could try it with make a triarch if it doesn't work still, because I have this part done in Mechatriarch with Mechatriarch. And also I want to do the build automation. Let's see. Oh, I can proceed now. What happened? Okay, they want my card. I won't put my card in there. Did I manage to do it with my country art. I will need to reactivate the version control. Let's see. So version control, it would be like edit, project settings. You duck your project setting there if it's somewhere else. So LMNOP, QRST, UV version control. You see it's there. I disabled it because I prefer to use GitHub, because GitHub you have unlimited number of people but limited space, no build setup. So I reactivated it. Let's see what it says. Automatically add a new file, yes. Auto refresh, yes. Show checkout, yes. Find change file in the workspace. Change in list. Show private files. Show in your file. Show hidden file. Show deleted. I'll find for me. You can choose your diff2, which is good. Okay. Merge diff is like when you have a conflict with your friend. You worked on the same file, but you want to keep some part of your code and some part of his, or let's say you made the mistake to work on the same function, then you have to manage like a conclusion between both your code. You will have diff tools there. I would leave what I never used it, so I don't know yet. Merge conflict automatic. I don't like automatic merge conflict. I want to see what is the conflict and pick and choose. Choose merge view and open pending changes when a merge is completed. Allow merge with pending changes. I will leave it that way. So now I want the window. And it's there. And I will duck here. So everything's new. I think I didn't even push. I will try. It might be the same. It might give the same issue as. Oh no, I can. Because I think I already have predict card on this compute, on this account. Oh no, I don't want to use that. I clicked somewhere. I clicked somewhere. Don't tell me I already have an error without doing anything. Oh, it's the editor. So I clicked somewhere I think it's that. So it's the little gear. Let's try Unity Cloud and try desktop app. Okay, we could check that if. Okay, I think yes, that's it. This is your similar to GitHub, your repository, and you will have to create it here before pushing, I think, because yeah, that's how I did. I will try it in the other test project we created to see if I can. Okay. Where is the little gear? I think, okay, if you don't see the little gear, you need to log in somewhere. Maybe in preference. It's not this one. Oh, it's there. It's there. You go in incoming changes, open in Unity Cloud. You go down in version control, repository, yeah, version control, repository, and it's there. It's already created, so you don't need to create one, as I said. Pending changes. What happens if I add everything in a commit? Yes. Yes, this is if you have an error like this, it's I think it's just the editor having this GUI utility. I'm not sure, but it's a blank project, so it's not your fault. It's just the editor thing. So let's refresh. It says 40 minutes. There are new files in it. It's not. It haven't been 40 minutes. It's just a few seconds. Yeah. So you see, you have your repo, and now your team can do things. Each on their side, I would need to test merge. I don't think I will do that in this live stream, but the most important thing to test is a merge with the diff. How can I do this? I would need to do to connect with my other account. Here. Let's try it. I don't know. I don't understand why I had my other account in one project and the other in another. I did maybe log without noticing. Yeah. I think I signed the other day with my other email, so it worked. I will try to, because I have an email for the live stream. Now I will sign in with another email that I use not for the live stream. I will check what is this one. This one is my live stream email. So I will try to sign in with my non-live stream email. Then Unity Hub. I agree. Log out because is it? Yeah, this is my live stream email. Sign out. Sign out. Don't ask again. Sign in. It automatically pick the wrong email. I don't want you to pick my log. I think I need to sign in, not in here, but in the browser. Yeah. Switch thing out, thing in. Okay, let's do this. I will do changes. In test, I agree. Already opened. Quit. Start. Is it my non-live stream? Yes. So now I'm on my non-live stream. I will create the script. Let's be pragmatic and go cut to the chase. I have like a blank. It's been a few months since I didn't touch Unity. Scripting, mono behavior, test. Import. Now I will push. I will add something in test. Like the test equal 0. Oh, there's the autocomplete. Okay. And then if test desired then return. You could do like put this as a member variable and it's not a constant. Rename member. This is like M for member variable is in the game industry the usual naming convention that is not usually said in the video tutorial. And the camel case. Camel case is that you have the first word as lowercase, and if you would have like the second word, it would have uppercase. It's called camel, like a camel with his head and is two both is two bus is two bubble on his back. So test. So let's say your friend is making those changes, then he pushes the changes. Adding the test, the 10 limit test change, and then he says okay, I push it, he tell you, and then you say okay, you can start doing the what is happening when it reach 10. Then you say okay, and you say I will work on the other things next to it. So we will do a diff later on to see what we can merge together. And then you say okay, and then he's starting with his to complete this is crazy now. They put like Copilot in there, it seems. To do the thing, I don't suggest it would. You need to be explicit. Not this is not explicit. Okay, this doesn't tell what it is doing. So just to be a bad example, I will just do the thing. And then let's say he does something different in there. And it's not it does something like your friend is working on a feature, and when this number reaches 10, he calls the feature that he's working on, and it's like a lot of code. A lot of stuff here. So now he's working on it right now. And while he's working on it, he leave it like that way. He doesn't push it yet because it's not done. And on your side now, let's log in back to our stream only account. Let's do a conflict, an intentional conflict. You've been like you've been like a 3 week while he was working. You've been away, and then you said, "Okay, I will work on it back when I will be back from my holidays." And he's working on it, and you forgot a bit of what you were doing. Let's do some trouble in the code. So I would need to make a clone. I think it yeah, I need to do a clone of the project. Let's check what this. If I change the account, did it change? Yeah, no, I would need to do a clone. So how to do a clone in Unity hub. I would need to go back to my other account. So I guess sorry for that. Okay, how do we clone in Unity Cloud? Maybe the Tor would have shown me, and I just ignored it. I active project. Why is it's already dark? I don't want to pay Dark Reader. I don't want Dark Reader that way. Okay. Oh. Oh, we have all the names and the VHS we did. It's all the projects are put in there, but it's not a repository. It's just a project. Where is my repo? DevOps, version control, repository, tests, dismiss. Congratulations on starting your Unity DevOps, a free trial. Oh, this is. I don't want a free trial. I think you will just have to have add your upgrade plan, add your credit card, and avoid using. So you will need to. I hope they put a block and don't charge when you go. I will try to test it on my side. Why is it dark? So you need to set this up if you want build automation. I will do it in our project on other video live streams. I will test everything, see if I can like make a good protection so it doesn't charge me on my credit card, and show you how to do it yourself. I hope they put protection, because sometimes a website like this sort of structure where you put the credit card and they say pay as you go, it's usually made in a way to charge you eventually without you noticing. Like it makes you go higher than 200 build. Like they don't put an option to avoid. But I may be wrong for Unity. Maybe they put protections. I don't like the word pay as you go. I have bad experience with it. So version control, free plan. I'm not in the same place as, okay, this is the place. I don't want to take survey. This is good. You should put your email so you know it doesn't go further than the limited amount and doesn't charge you your credit card. So how do we clone the repo? In I think I would need to do this maybe. There might be a way or some kind of way to do this. Let's check. Go to the download page, click the responding download button, Cloud Edition if you are using in the Cloud Enterprise Edition if you are using it in on-premise. The download will start, follow the installer. Cloud Edition. What was that? Let's just be clear about what are the engagement, because I'm leading you through this. I want to be sure. Why try now? Let's see. It doesn't sound good. Try for free. It doesn't sound good. Okay, it's good. It's the cloud. You see, you can use it without paying this. It's just 3% max. You could try this 30 days, but I don't. If you don't, it would be useless to start a project and rolling back to a free version later on. So let's try their version control CLI. Okay, it's simple. So I guess that would be like my username and the name of the project and cloud. Or the name of the project, my username. Yeah, that would be it. So you would say that like to your colleague, your friend, when you start to clone the repo, to download this. You could download it yourself too, but I guess you can use the you will be able to use this. I don't know how different it is from Git Bash. This is a visual, and the visual sometimes do not tell all the issue. And you can go back to the CLI to check what is going on. The CLI is more verbose usually than a visual representation of it. I think I would do another version control live stream eventually, because I wanted to cover more than just Unity version control. Okay. How to use this now? I have a clone folder. I suggest you to use the clone folder for your clones. That way you see it in the breadcrumbs, not the breadcrumbs, the path. I don't like visual stuff when it comes to versioning tools. How do I open a terminal? Okay, it's right in PowerShell, I guess. So right click shift, PowerShell or terminal. I will try both. help. Let's try it. Seems to work. Seems to work. Then we do like cm/b. No. Okay, let's do the cloning thing. So to clone this, you go to your clone folder, right click, PowerShell or terminal, and it will add your clone folder there. So you will clone in that folder. And then you go to the documentation, and clone, the usage is clone. They add an example below. Awesome project, so it would be clone test. I remember is no majuscule test at, I think it's the username. Oh, it opened. I hit. I hit. I hit a shortcut in Windows. Yeah, it doesn't want to. Alt something opens plus a shortcut. Can do my yeah, I can do it now. And I think it's the username. Next. What is my username? Mehendises? I will try. Mehendises at. I don't want this, I want this at cloud. Then copy this. Let's check the cloud charges at cloud and try this. Select the system you want to use to sign in to mandices.cloud. Unity ID. Open the following URL. Yes. Yeah. Sign as mission complete. Close this. Go back. Description already. Oh. What? What? I don't have. Oh, it is empty. Let's check that. It's not empty. It's one. Okay, let's ask our friend. It is not empty. Ensure that you are using the correct organization name. But organization permissions. I think I would add a permission there. Oh, the things. What the fuck? It's not readable. CLE and AC slug. You can see the billing there. And you see that it if you want to avoid you would add your friend's email somewhere. I think it's there. Whoa, I don't like this. Yeah. When the page is black, Dark Reader doesn't work well. You do invite, you put your friend email, and if you don't want him to mess with your thing, you put a user. Let's try it. Let's try user. I will check my email. I think I will do longer live stream. I want to cover all the other tools for you. Okay, Mehendises invited you to join our organization. Okay, Mehendises is the organization. Log in into your ID to see this organization. You need to have a Unity account to include the same email address as the one to which this email was sent. If you don't have Unity ID, you are. Let's try. I would need to log out, maybe, or try to log on my other browser here. Where is it? Works. I'm logging on another browser. That way I don't have to switch between the two accounts every time. So, next. I'm sure that now and this is the right one. Maybe email. What is the user? We'll try my email. Destination is it already exists and it's empty. What the doesn't work? How can we do this? I'm pretty sure that the organization name is me and the because I saw the name. See, if I go there, let's show you. I'm on my other account. This would be your friend. Did he receive information? Let's see. Do it. Oh. Test. So it doesn't see test. What is it? The right? Yeah. Maybe he has same organization. No. Okay. Um, oh, sorry for that. Um, how do I access the invitation? Maybe that way. So I'm looking at the email, and they say the email I received for the invitation, and then they say invited you to join organization, and this is like into your Unity ID to see this organization. I'm there. I'm going to the cloud dashboard. You need to have Unity account that includes the same email address as the one to which this email was sent. If you do not have Unity, you can open it there. If you have a Unity account with another email, okay, I'm fine. I'm on the right place. Manage organization. Owner. It's not my own organization. How is the other people organization? And there. I'm not sure if this is it. If this is it, okay. So your friend would see the test here, your project here, I guess. Maybe it's because if it's not there, it's because it's taking it from mine that is there, but I'm not sure. I will test this subscription there. I hope it doesn't ask for my credit card again. I think since I already have my credit card, it will. Okay, no, it asked for it. I didn't enter my credit card in the other thing. Okay, I will copy that. I can't. Where do I see my invitation? Org. This. There is no. Is there organization? I don't see any. Let's see. Is there? I think I need to do this. Let's say devs. Add member and add your friend. Add member me. Okay. On the other side, your friend doesn't see anything, which is weird. No messages. Why it keeps flashing? Okay, I think that was the one missing. Let's see. Did I receive a message? Unable to load messaging due to functional cookie is being disabled. Click here to enable functional cookies. So I will allow all cookies. Okay, I have my messages. No, nothing, anything else. I don't have notification. Hi. No messages. It's weird. So you would like add your friend and your friend doesn't know anything yet. Now that he is a friend in the project, can he see anything? Can he edit the icon? Project icon. Let's try editing the project icon. Something like this. Let's see. Refresh. Didn't work at all. Project member. Okay, it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's an old test, I guess. So how do I access the new test? How do I access the new test? It's weird. It shows that it's not they don't use version control as their main thing because I can't even do anything. I can't receive any information about being part of the team. Let's see if I received the email. Yes, it seems. Okay. And this is as assigned you DevOps. So your friend will receive an email like this once you assign the seat. Is given to you. Write permission in the version control repository under Mehandis choose UVCS repository in Unity Hub to start collaborating. Select. So I select continue to site open in Hub. Okay, I guess it might be conflicting with this one. I will close this. I will check what account is this. Is it this one or is it this one? Okay, it's the other. So sing out. Sing in. There. Okay. Now back to the email. Select UVCS repository to start collaborating. Open in GitHub. Yeah, still. I think I need to remove this for the time being. Let's say I'm your friend. I received this. Click this. Hello there. No repository found. Why? I think I might be still connected. No, it's the right one. UCF. It doesn't work. Why? Oh, that might be why. The all was not working. So I will clone this. I don't have, your friend won't have this. So he will need to create, I guess. I will try this. Let's see if it works. Current platform, yes. Yes, it works. We did it. So that's how you would add your friend. Then you start. Let's say it's the opposite now. You start the project. You did the loop we did in script. I hope it will work. Then you start the project. You go to your holidays while he's working on the rest. Let's say it's the opposite now. Okay. Come on. Do this. Yeah. Okay. It's compiling things. Okay. No incoming changes. The test is there. It worked. Let's see what is in the test. As you see, the function is not yet done because that was the last push. So the guy is, let's say you are in holiday and then the other guy, I don't remember who was in holiday now, but let's say like the other guy now receive the code while the other guy is working. Okay, you are coming back from holiday and the guy started implementing the other part and you arrive with the last modification it did and it didn't push the function that he had to do, but you need to work in something in there, so you have to change some stuff. And let's say it's about the debug tests there, and then it's like you need to do something to mtest, like back to 0, and instead mtest start doing like another implementation where, no, that's not a good idea. But let's say you use another member variable that would be upload, and upload is starting to increment, and then when and you do the same. It's just a stupid thing going on that has nothing to do with an actual thing. Just to have line of codes doing needing to be merged and compared. So now you have done your code. Your feature is working when you test it, and then you push your changes. You're ready to go with that. You save. Always save. You see it wasn't saved. It wouldn't have worked. It would not have shown up in the version control. So you put it there. You go to pending changes. You do. I did my thing, which is no. It's more like adding stuff, feature, upload feature, check in change. It pushes automatically, and then the other guy, which might be you, were working on your side in the other, the one I removed for avoiding conflict. Now you see, you can notice it. You need to read it to make the difference, because sometimes, let's say it's not a thing with a friend, but you have a bug and you want to go back in the previous, see the previous version, you would clone it in another way. Maybe check this. I would check this out in another live stream, how to clone it, because I don't know with Unity Cloud yet. Okay, so you can see this is your clone. It's a good way to know which one is it. So your friend, before going there, I would need to log in my other account, which is there. I just need to hit the good browser. Now it logs in with the other account. I open it, not the clone. Then this person was working on the first one we did with the function. Let's see that. There it is. We had our function. He was working on this, and then the other guy added stuff instead of this. And then you say, hey, I finished. The other guy who did the upload feature, I finished, and this guy wasn't finished. I am not finished. I'm not finished. He's still working, but now the end of the day is happening, and now it is finished. So he has finished his feature. Then he goes there, and oh, you see, there's a conflict. Resolve conflict. So I don't know. I'm using this conflict tool for the first time, but it's so easy to use that I might not have any problem. So you see, this is the change the other guy did while I was working on this, and he removed it. He removed what we had. The display. This is the original version. It's a version before his change and your change. And now you see, you need to reflect. Okay, what do we need to merge so it still work? And it proposes a mix here. And he worked on removing this line. He replaced this line with this line. So you might say, okay, I don't want this one. You can remove it. So since he worked on replacing it with this feature, and then you can see that, but my do the thing was supposed to be before the upload. So, oops. Hey, it's using my. Is it? Okay, no. Okay, it's another. Okay, it's up the. Yeah, okay, it's shifting when I press Alt and arrows. It's just scrolling up and down. Okay, so there is this one. I want unneed it. Add it. But do the thing. You say, oh no, it needs to be there before this upload feature, and then it's all okay. This is if you have, let's say, you don't want is change at all, and you want to be an ass, or it's your own thing, and you say, oh, it's the old version, I don't need it, I just need the base one. So you read base contribution, base, source, you keep which one you would keep, and you can pick the destination. And then now that it's done, I guess you would like click for the next. Okay, it does all of them one at one. Bug test, merge. The thing here is that it's not really the one here. I don't want to keep this. Save and exit. That's it. I think that's it. Save and exit, and then you go check to be sure. Do the thing is above. Yes, it worked. And then you can relax. It's the worst part, one of the worst part. When you can do that, you understand what is a merge and why you use version control with a theme. Then you can relax. You do your merge upload with do the thing and check in. and it's on. It's how you do this. It's the first time I use this, so you see how easy it is. It's always a bit similar from tools to tools. I would like to do GitHub, and other platform, but I guess I would do it from time to time. That way, it's simpler. It's shorter because now I am like 20 minutes beyond the time. So I will now go to the live stream, the French version of my live stream, and that will be it for today. Tomorrow I will go back to our GDD, and that will be it. If you want to support me, you can become a Patreon, but it will change if I don't have like 10 or so Patreon until January, which is not likely. If you want to support me another way, there are the tipping platform. Give me as much tip as you can. That would be very helpful for the next of the rest of the month. And that will be it. Tomorrow we go back to the GDD. So thank you for watching, and we will see us tomorrow.